Good morning, everybody. It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So it's currently about 9:38 a.m. The markets just opened up, and as of now, we are not looking good. The S&P is down 0.8%. Same with the Russell and the NASDAQ for that matter. Honestly, all of these are down. Dow, NASDAQ, S&P, Russell, they're all down about 0.8, 0.9%. And we have the VIX up 9%. And we have gold up over 1%, almost at $1,900 an ounce, guys. It's almost there. And we have silver up about 0.25%. Again, we're only about 10 minutes into the session. So let's break down what's going on. We'll talk about some earnings, stocks I'm looking at, and we'll take a look at my watch list as well. So if you all find value, hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and get yourself 5 stocks from Moomoo, link down below, and let's get into it. So SPY clearly is still struggling at the 180 moving average on this 20-day chart. Same thing with Triple Q, right? That is still a thing. It's still clear. It's still obvious that we're failing at these moving averages, right? And if I show you guys the 5-day chart on Triple Q, and actually let's go back to SPY. We'll start with SPY because that's the tradition, guys. We go SPY then Triple Q, right? If you take a look, we failed this morning in the pre-market. We did see a bit of a pop, but we failed breaking out of the highs from yesterday. And actually the day before as well. Actually, no, we did break above the day before's highs, but yesterday's highs were about 447.60 to about 448. We failed breaking those highs. Now it seems like we want to go down and test the lows from yesterday, and as of now, we are holding those lows. But I'm telling you, if we break under 442.50, 443, which were the lows from yesterday, this thing could collapse very quickly, and we might be going 435, 440, maybe even under that. So keep your eyes on that key point of support for SPY, which was from yesterday, again at about 442 to about 443. If we break under that point, then this sell-off is probably going to accelerate. We might end up taking out the lows from last week. So keep that in mind. Same thing with Triple Q, right? If I show you guys this 5-day chart, take a look. We're failing at yesterday's highs. We failed breaking out of those highs and the day before here for Triple Q. So that's not good. The fact that 355, 356 is a big resistance right now. And it seems like we're about to break under the aftermarket lows from yesterday at about 352. If that were to break, we might end up going down 350, which 350 were the that point was the intraday low for Triple Q yesterday. And if 350 breaks, I'm going to put my alert there actually. Let's do that together. Mark is at or below 350. If 350 breaks, we're talking no support really until about 343 to about 345. That is where this thing could really end up going down to. So markets are not looking good this morning, guys. Again, we are down about 0.7 to 0.8% across all of the 4 major indexes. We have VIX up 8%. Gold is knocking on 1900's door, guys. Gold's almost there. And let me show you this gold chart very quickly. This looks pretty good. We pulled back recently, to about 1790. We started ripping with the Russia-Ukraine fear, and it's still going. It's still going. In fact, we actually just broke out of the 1880 resistance from the middle of November. We just broke out of that today. That's a very good sign for the bulls. And if I show you guys this 3-year chart, that point needed to break 1880. Now if we break 1900 and above 1925, which was the high point from May of 21, now we're talking a huge breakout for gold. And I've been saying this for months. I've been saying gold, I believe, is going to do well in 2022. And it seems like so far it has been doing well. Out of curiosity, let's see how much gold is actually up this year, roughly. Let's see here. Where did it start the year? Roughly at about 1798, and now it's 1800. So let's say 1800 is where it started. Gold is up about 5.5% just in the first month and a half of the year. That is a big move for gold. and it's it just hit 1900 an ounce about an hour ago. So we're going to see how that pans out, guys. Of course, if there's more fear and volatility in these markets around the Fed meeting, geopolitical concerns, gold will probably continue to go up. Now let's talk about some stocks that reported earnings, some companies here. Palantir reported, and this stock is getting demolished. The stock's down 14% right now. It looks like they lost 8 cents on the quarter. Let's see here. 8-cent loss. They did revenue of about $432 million, and their total loss was about $156 million, which equates to about an 8-cent loss per share. Let's see if we got any guidance here. Let me look here, guys. They did about 322 million revenue a year ago, and again they did 432 this quarter, Q4, versus the 417 million estimate. So they did beat the revenue estimate, but what might not be that great, I guess that's not bad. They did Q1, or they're seeing Q1 revenue of 443 million versus 439.2 million. So they did guide up on revenue, and I'm not too sure why it's selling off, honestly. I don't know what's going on here. I got to look deeper into it, but it is down about 14%. That is no tiny sell-off, guys. That is a big sell-off. We got rejected by this 180 moving average at about $15 a share. And mind you, this stock was $14.50 just yesterday after hours. So it was almost at $15. If they nailed these earnings out of the park, maybe it would have broke out of that moving average, but clearly that didn't happen. We got rejected. Now this might be going down to test the lows from about a month ago at about $11.75. At least to me, that's what it seems like could be happening. So I wouldn't really touch Palantir here, guys, until it ended up turning around, and honestly, until it started breaking back into the mid-teens, 15, 16, 17, that is where I think a reversal will occur. So for now, I'm going to put an alert. Mark is at or above $15 a share. We also had Walmart this morning, guys. Walmart reported this stock's up 2%. Let's see what they ended up doing. I'm assuming they did better than Palantir, right? Looks like they did. Where is it here? Where is it, guys? $152.87 billion in revenue versus $151.72 billion, and their revenue is pretty much right in line with what they did a year ago for Q4. Not much growth. Adjusted EPS came in at $1.53 versus $1.50. That beat. So it looks like they beat revenue and they beat EPS. And let's see here. They're doing share repurchases of at least $10 billion in full year 23. That's not bad. U.S. same-store sales up 6.3%. That's ex-fuel. And I guess with fuel, maybe same-store sales up 7.5%. U.S. sales $105.28 billion, which is crazy. Sam's Club sales $19.25 billion. So not too bad of a quarter for Walmart. Double beat. Same-store sales growth is there, which is nice. That's what you want to see with restaurants, retail businesses, right? You want to see that same-store sales go up. So Walmart's up 2% right now. We are holding above the 135 support, which is huge considering that's been support for months. I mean, look, last time, well, I don't even know the last time we broke under 135, but you guys can see here over the past 8 months, it's been support. Well, we did break under it a little bit here recently. I think that was yesterday. We got down to about 132, but now we're back over it. We're trading at 136. So as long as we're above 135 on Walmart, I think this could be a play. But honestly, me personally, I'm going to be waiting for a breakout of these moving averages and for the resistance of this descending triangle to break, and that would be right around $140 a share. If we're able to break out of $140 a share, this might end up moving to the upside, and that's where I'm going to want to play it, on that momentum shift. So that's Walmart. We also have Roku, not this morning. They didn't report yet, but we have Roku later on today. They're currently down about 1.6% in anticipation of these earnings. And let's see here. I mean, look, the chart, guys, it's looking very similar to a lot of these beaten up growth stocks. It's downtrending. It's still in a downtrend. It's not above these moving averages. It's not really showing any signs of breaking out quite yet. But these earnings could be the thing that pushes them up. And that's kind of what I'm waiting for, right? We have earnings after hours today. The stock's down a good 70% almost, which is nuts to say out loud, but that's what it is. It is down 70% from all-time highs, and I'm going to put my alert at about 180. We'll see if it breaks 180 over these next couple of weeks after earnings. That is where a reversal could maybe occur, and I'm not touching it here, guys, considering a reversal has not occurred yet, so I don't want to get caught in a potential downtrending stock as a trade, especially. That's not what I want to do. So let's go over some other stocks here on my watch list that are moving today. We have Alibaba up 2.3%. And look at this. I'm not calling bottoms, guys. That's a very difficult thing to do, and quite honestly, calling bottoms is all luck, so nobody knows when a bottom's going to happen. But look, Alibaba has really not gotten much lower than 110, 115 bucks over the past almost 3 months at this point. So that's a good sign. Alibaba has held about 110, 115. Now we're up over 2.5% on the day. Today we're above the moving averages. We're seeing a golden cross begin as well, or it's trying to at least, here on the 4-hour chart. And if we take out the high, which we are now from the past couple of weeks at about 128 bucks, now we're at almost 129. We're up 2.6% on the day. If this momentum continues above 130 for Alibaba, maybe in the short term, we're going 138, 139. That was resistance earlier in January. And if that point breaks, if we crack above 140s, there's a wide open gap. 155, we're talking maybe even back to the 160s. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but that is where this reversal could get us to. And now that I'm looking at this, Alibaba reports in 1 week from today. So next Thursday, we have Alibaba's earnings. And I believe on Monday, I think the markets are closed this Monday, guys. I think it's President's Day or something like that. So markets are closed. And yeah, we're going to have to plan accordingly for that. So keep your eyes on the reversal for Alibaba, and let's wrap back around to these markets before I wrap up this video. Now we're down about 1+% from in between all these indexes here. Russell's down 0.9%, NASDAQ 1.2%, S&P's down over 1%, Dow's down about 1%. We have the VIX up 10.3%, gold's now up 1.3%, silver's up 0.6%. So markets are selling off at an even quicker rate right now. The sell-off is accelerating. We are now under on SPY. We are under 442. That's not good. This wants to potentially go down now under 440. And for triple Q, this is probably almost about to break under 350. If we do break 350, like I said, guys, it's going to start bleeding even faster from there. So what do you think? Drop me a comment, hit the like button, get your 5 stocks from Moo, link down below. Don't forget to do that. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.